Hey, buddy.
Hey.
Good boy. Hold on, guys. Chief. I thought the food was in there. That's what I was thinking, but now he's just eating food.
Forward when it comes to our management practices, we're going to do something with the soil. It's too clay and too slippery.
Why, did you almost fall?
I almost fell, yeah, but just
I know.
keeping the organic material on top. You have to bring in something
Hey,
that
buddy.
seeds really deep.
Hey, Earl. Hey, buddy. You eating your hay, bud? Oh, look at that hairdo. You got it on your horns there, bud. This is Earl, our bull. It's a handsome little fella. This is Pumpkin. She's the mama. She's a good girl. She's definitely the head honcho. You would think the bull would be, but Pumpkin's older and wiser, and she's got that maternal instinct going strong, huh, Punky? So she's definitely head honcho. We see her every morning, every night, doing walks all around the perimeter. So that's pretty cool. She's a good little guardian. We love her. She's got awesome horns. She loves her hay, huh? Earl has some nice curly hairdo there. Don't you, buddy? Oh, is it delicious? Good boy. And then we have baby Frida, whose best friend is Ernie, which is unfortunate because Ernie will not be, oh, sorry, you're listening. Ernie will not be staying with us forever. He will be turned into some delicious freezer meat. Oh, Freedy. Not you, though. You're staying. She's still kind of skittish. Zach's been able to pet her a lot because he's out here often. She's not too excited about me petting her. And Ernie doesn't love to be pet either. But we purposely don't get too close to him because, you know, don't want to really create much of a bond just to have him go away. So we just let him be. Pumpkin and Earl, though, are very familiar with us. So they don't mind. So right now, what Zach and I are going to do, there's Chief way out back, is we're going to figure out how to cut this pasture in half for the winter. That way we can separate the ladies from the gentlemen, and that way Frida will not be getting bred. Pumpkin, I mean, there's a good chance she's already bred because she's been with Earl this whole time. Yeah, you. Did you get the job done, buddy? You're goofy. So we don't want Frida. Obviously, she's way too young to be bred. So we're going to separate them. She is about almost 5 months. So right around 6 months is really the cutoff. I mean, it varies for breeds, different breeds, but right around 6 months is really when you need to have them separate. Luckily, Pumpkin is an awesome mom, like I said. So she is very protective of Frida, and she we've seen Earl sniffing around Frida before, and she intervenes immediately. So I don't think she would allow Frida to even stand to be bred. But just, you know, preventative. Obviously, we're going to make sure that doesn't happen. So after we split this in half, well, at least talk about where we're splitting it in half, and then Zach has the timeless fence post. He will come out and drive them in, and we'll set up the wire. It shouldn't take too long. Famous last words. Then, yeah, not today. We're on borrowed time today. Then we're going to be finishing their cow shelter. So they have a little more shelter for the winter.
So what were you thinking on dividing this pasture? I'm going to go out and limb and say you're thinking opposite of what I was thinking.
Story of our life.
I was thinking we'll go
I really shouldn't stand here because cows actually kick out sideways, but that's okay because Earl's a good boy.
I was
Sorry.
thinking about going this way.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Okay, good.
For once, we're on the same page.
So I think there's
Where's
12.
the middle ground?
I believe that side's longer than this side. There's 12 over there, and I believe there's 9.
Well, where do we want that? There's 2 gates, right? 2 and side gates.
Yeah.
So that's good. So we definitely need a gate on each side.
You're going to think it too, like, this is all. You want to give them more high ground on here.
Who?
The bulls, I was thinking.
Oh, so you want to split it diagonally almost?
Not almost, yeah. So from that, go from that
Gate. The right side of the gate, you're saying? Or no? Probably, because that side's longer, like you said.
Yeah. Go
Like
from
that post on the right.
Then we can move them out if we need to be.
And then each side has 2 gates. We go to the right side of that, put gate.
Right.
Diagonal to where? Where the water is?
Yeah.
Okay.
That'd be good. I think the ground's kind of iffy over there for bringing water over, but.
Oh. Yeah, we'll figure that out too.
So, right, easy
Uh-oh. So this is kind of what Zach was talking about.
It drains really good over here.
But
There's no
then
standing water besides the back.
this whole side is
But this west side,
pretty stagnant.
yeah, I think there's so much clay in the soil. So we're just going to continue to bale graze. By bale grazing, we mean kind of like this. For instance, this example right here, where we're rolling out the hay.
They spread it too.
Yeah, well, yeah, they do most of the work. We leave it like this, and they'll leave some clumpy hay spots. And basically, what we're doing is, with all the water up top, over here, staying at the top, we're hoping that all the seeds in this hay will get drilled in the ground as they walk on it. So they're pushing the seeds in the ground. Hopefully it's free grass seed. So these hay bales,
It wasn't free.
it's not free, but
I know what you mean.
these hay bales are almost dual purpose because they feed our cattle, but they're also feeding the ground. Here's an example right here. Starting to grow.
Kind of see all the different spots they've fed from so far. We're just going to spread it out throughout the whole winter. So hopefully almost all the ground is covered by the time winter's over. And that way, springtime, we might have some new growth. This was primarily, well, initially this was all wooded, just like that on the other side. So we're in the back part of the pasture. Sir Chief, I don't know if you can see him, he's over there. And just walking around, because every now and then, we do pasture checks, fence checks, all that good stuff. And sure enough, Chief left one of his toys in the pasture. So that is why we do this, because you never know what you're going to find, and we don't want the cows to, hopefully they know better than to eat this, but you never know. So it's good to double check.
Like this will hopefully either brush hog or spread out.
Yeah, this is the wettest spot. It's the lowest spot. That's hence the ponds. And every morning we see the geese down here frolicking in the water and doing their thing, which is actually great because their manure helps a lot. So yeah, this is pretty bad. This was some wasted hay right here, but I think it probably got so wet. Definitely have to spread this.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, this pasture, the making of this pasture was kind of a hot mess.
We had someone come in with an excavator who promised the world. This pasture was dense. We're talking in probably a 4x8 area, you're talking probably 3 trees. So it doesn't seem like much, but over the course of 4 acres, it's a lot. This pasture here is only about 2.5, almost 3. But anyways, we had someone come in and he promised the world. He was going to smooth it out. It was going to be tillable by the time he was done 3 days later. We thought the job was impossible, but for the price, we thought it was worth the risk. Turns out it was not worth the risk. And the way he left it was unworkable. You couldn't even drive a tractor through here. We have pictures of Bruce jumping out of holes that he could barely jump out of. He took the stumps down and ripped them out, and it was a mess. After that, we had someone come in who buys wood. We sold a bunch of the firewood. He graded a little bit, and then with the money from the firewood, we were able to put that towards someone else with an excavator who piled everything up. He burned it all, and then took his dozer and smoothed it, just roughly. He left some logs, but it still wasn't finished grade. After he was done, we came through with the Kubota, and we dragged logs out of here logs that were still able to use for firewood. I believe we got about 2 or 3 log trucks full, which we kept some, and we sold the other 2. With that money, then we bought or paid for another person to doze, and he leveled out what you see now. We knew it wasn't going to be perfect, but it's perfect for what we have. We still have to come, so once the ground freezes, we're going to come through and pick up all these sticks. Once the sticks are all picked up, then we'll be able to brush hog the saplings down. And you can't really see it, but there's a bunch of saplings throughout here. And then Once the saplings are down, then we should really see some good growth. But a lot of this grass here is just grass from the seed bank, grass and clover, a little bit of weeds. When we first got the cattle, they came through and just wiped it right out. So once they wiped it out, we started throwing hay bales in here, like we said. And you can see right here, here's a prime example of what happened. All that grass started to grow. So once we covered up Mother Nature, she started to grow. So we're hoping to continue this practice throughout the whole field. Spreading the seed, letting it grow.
Hopefully by the end of
Hopefully it's
before
frozen.
the end of winter, we're gonna have the second pasture done.
Correct.
So
correct,
it won't.
right.
This is just a quick fix so the boys are separated from girls.
Yes, as Kate just said, this is a quick fix because we have another pasture. It's a video where we need to get out,
We have a couple
but
parts to it.
it'll be
a process.
it's a process, and it's a couple part video.
Yeah.
But it's that they have 4 acres over there that they will love because it's all woods. It'll be away from the sun. When it gets too hot, it should keep them from the wind. So
Girls will have more grazing in here.
right, girls will have more grazing in here. We'll be able to separate.
Cow manure is pretty disgusting, pretty large. But the calf poop, almost, you could say that's almost cute. Might be a stretch, but just saying. Trying to find the joy in manure.
Like that, yeah?
Yeah,
I
Yep.
didn't take those bolts off.
but you gotta come my way. Not too much. There. Nope. Back.
How much?
Half inch. A little more. A little more. A little more. Good.
Kind of off. Can you go your way a little more?
Sure. There. Is that good?
Yeah.
Okay. Right there is good.
Right there's good?
Yeah. Yep. Here. I hope you're lined up. Yep, you're good. You want to put this in the other one
Yeah.
that you took out?
Yeah.